It is I, Epic Ouchies, the Mad Villager. Welcome back to Ultimate Skyblock Episode 6. Turns out they just renamed the server, so now it is Block Worlds. So, welcome back to Block Worlds Episode 6. Same thing, just change of name, because with 1.9 and stuff, they're all trying to refresh the identity of the server, let's say, so that they can try to get more people interested in it. And speaking of that, you all should totally check out the server. IP address is up there in the corner, but I'll put it in the description below. We have some great things planned for today's episode. I actually planned and have everything set up right. But we're going to start right now with opening the loot crates I obtained over the week. We have rare item caches. Yes, 2 more diamonds. What is this? Healing orb. Restores the user to full health. That's cool. Block of coal, snow with sponge, and tulip. And then the second one, all this stuff. A bear trap. What am I going to catch with this bear trap? Oh well. And we'll just dump all of this. We'll just dump all of this stuff in here and I'll sort it later. Except these diamonds, which I'm actually really glad we got because I'm going to use them right now to make a diamond sword. Wood. There, because we have 2 other diamonds and I wanted to keep those for the enchanting table, but now that we have 2 more, we can make a sword out of them. Perfect. Okay. You may have noticed also I'm not wearing the diamond armor anymore. When I was collecting cacti, which were planted over there a little while ago, they kept doing damage to armor, and I was like, you know what, this is dumb. I'll just keep the armor in here, and when we need it for a dungeon that has lots of monsters, then we'll do that. But in the meantime, just leave the diamond armor in there. The other thing I picked up was this bow, which was donated from Muruski, there in the tab at the bottom left, just because she's nice, I guess. And we're going to do the Techno Airport dungeon today with this new bow. But before we do that, we are going to start with making an auto cactus farm so that we can cacti stuff. And before we do that, because I forgot again, we will do some of our challenges. So there's cactus, melon. Turns out we only needed half a stack of everything, which means I'm a little disgruntled because I collected all this and I didn't need it. So type /C, get our challenges. We're going to do cactus farmer, yep, sugar farmer, and our melon farmer, and our pumpkin farmer. And you'll see we unlocked this next row. We have a shroom picker, monster slayer, expert farmer, fisherman, lumberjack, cookie lover, adept builder, and homeowner. And we'll do some of those next video. So we'll open our crates, I guess. Fireworks kit, grass, nice stuff. Okay, we'll have to dump all this too for me to sort later. Uh-oh. Darn it, I wasted that kit. Oh well. Probably wasn't anything useful. You know what, we can open the fireworks kit, because last time it gave us gunpowder and stuff, so yeah, this stuff. That's fine. Alright, so we've got that stuff. Let's see what else it gave us. It gave us some money, it gave us saturation and speed, dirt, bunch of stuff. Well, anyways, doesn't matter specifically what we got. Now we have the speed and resistance. Should have waited for that to do the dungeon with, but that's fine. Now we're going to grab one more thing and we'll start with our auto cactus farm. The basic principle of this is that when cactus show up, they will break if there's a block right next to them. So we're going to put a whole bunch of cacti in a position where when they grow, they'll break, and then they'll fall into this spot where there is water that, whoops, one water in each corner, that water that will bring it to the center where we'll put a hopper. And then that will work AFK because it'll collect them all on their own and just put them into the chest, and we can just sit here and come back with tons of cactus to turn into challenges for getting sand and money and stuff in common crates. Alright, so that's all the buckets. We probably don't need these anymore, so I'm going to put them back. Tools. What level of speed is this? Speed 3? What? That's ridiculous. And now we're going to take, the next step is, oh boy, I just realized something. We need a way to get underneath. Alright. This block is going to have a ladder that goes down. Okay, like that. Let me get the bucket again. So we're going to do we have to build some underneath the island so that we can put the chest in there and stuff. And so to do that, what we need to do is actually take some water and hang it off the edge, and then we can use that to swim lower than the island. So just like up. Pro tip on the server, there's no fall damage in the dungeon hub, so if you fall, you can type /done really quick, and then you don't die. Now, let's avoid that problem happening again. There we go. So that tall, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put one more, and this will become the floor. There we go. And that should be good enough. Okay, perfect. We'll make this a little wider later, but for now, we'll just make the pathway go out this way. Oops, that's a little too far. Oh well. Oh, I made a shield. I guess you noticed that, but I'm supposed to bring it up because I did it offline. There we go. And for now, we can put our chest like that. Okay. And, and then we can swim over and put our hopper. So that's the first step. Now when we toss an item in, it will go underneath, and we can pick it up from the chest underneath. So the next step is going to be to block off this water, because I don't actually want to deal with it for the next step. Okay, maybe I didn't plan as much as I thought I did, but you never know. Maybe it will work. Okay, so now the way this one works is... Why do I have that there? Okay, I need these 3 things. So the way this works now is we're going to take, like, this spot. Actually, not quite. We're going to take this level and put a half slab, just so that there's more space, and then on that we put a sand and a cactus, and then up there we'll have a fence. But we're going to do a whole row of these, like this. And then we break every other one, because cacti, when they collide with items, they break it. So we only get a 4x4 grid inside this 9x9 space. But that's pretty good. And then that means we'll have 16 cactus on each level. If we get to 4 levels, we'll have a stack of cactus growing, and they grow from 1 to 5 minutes. So then about 2.5 minutes of AFKing, and we should get a whole stack of cactus. That's, of course, not including when they break cactus, when the cactus break on the other cacti. So it's more like half a stack every 5 minutes, even doing this spacing. But it's pretty fast, because you can do anything else like AFK copper mining or AFK fishing, which we'll probably do next episode, because the Fisherman Challenge was just unlocked, right? Yeah, the Fisherman Challenge was just unlocked, so next episode we'll probably make an AFK fish farm. And then we can AFK fish farm next to the AFK cactus farm, and we get all of the goodness that whole time. Okay, so that's the first row of them. And now we can do sand. Oh, ouch. And then on each of these we put a cactus, but we're going to wait for the cactus to have... Okay. So now I do want to put a wall on this as well. And we have just the thing for that. Not on the whole part, but on enough of it that I can, build off of it, or whatever. So we'll do a whole glass cage around it, too. And then we roof it off when it's tall enough. Did I already put the cactus away? Okay. Crops. Cactus. Perfect. I have enough. Already messed it up, I see. Okay. And you know what? In the corners we want some andesite. Okay. Building blocks, andesite, and then that way we put that in the corners, and don't need my sword right now. It'll look nice. And on that we put our ladders so that we can climb to the top. Perfect. So now we're gonna fall off again. See, I think the last time I built this, /fly was enabled as a Christmas event, so everyone could fly, and that was much better. It's a lot easier to do this thing with fly enabled. But we're just gonna put all the cacti in, or the cactuses. Uh-oh. Ha! There we go. And then along this line, we'll have some fences like this. Fence, fence, ow, fence. And then these ones have to be broken, so let's grab our axe. Because they won't grow if there's a thing on top. So now, when all 4 of these cacti, anytime they grow, they will produce a cactus up here. And then that block will break and fall down here. And actually, I just realized we don't need this one either. We only need the 2 there to cover those 2 and 1 to cover those 2, and then we do that down the row. Okay, so now we can just do this and cut out the extras. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to break these ones, though technically we don't need to break that one, but just to be conservative. Let's save the resources. So I think I'll do the second level of this, and I will just not record that part, but you can see the finished results. So I'll see you very shortly when I do 1 more floor, maybe 3 more floors, I don't know. Oh good, the speed effect wore off. I can't say I'm disappointed because that was getting very annoying. What? Oh, okay. Yikes, the cactus almost got me. But yeah, the speed effect was making me fall off a lot, so it's very nice that I don't have to deal with that anymore. Alrighty, so I'm now done with the second floor. I actually ran out of some of the materials, so I'm going to leave it at 2 for now. And as you can see, some of the cactus break, and they've dropped down here, and we've got this, all that extra cactus. So now the last step, oh, for a second I couldn't find my pickaxe. Put those back in the right slots. Is just to break this, and then the water will be able to get the cactus to where it needs to be. Excellent. Almost done. Last one. Perfect. Okay. So this is pretty compact. Hey, Edge. No, thank you. Look, someone's island. Pretty compact. I'm gonna put the rest of this glass in right now. And then I'm gonna keep making glass over the rest of this week to put onto this wall, so that eventually we have a nice glass box around our cactus farm to make it look really pretty. But that's a AFK Cactus farm right there, automatic, everything. And if you see, we just look down here. Oh, one problem. When you do this, you make sure you have a slab there, so you can actually open the chest. 2 cactus already from our farm. I kind of thought there might be a little bit more, but the water wasn't there to collect it for a while. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the second part of our video, which is the dungeons. A while ago we did Forest Temple Dungeon. I think that was the time before last. And now we're going to do the other dungeon that I made, because we have a bow with infinity, which is very useful for that dungeon. I didn't want to do it before I had the necessary parts. But that is Techno Airport dungeon, which sounds kind of weird, but it'll make sense. This goes in that one. Okay. I was like, how do I sort my own stuff? Decoration, and do we have any wheat? No, we have enough bread. And why don't we just grab the diamond armor, and head to the dungeon hub. So now we're here, and Techno Airport is this direction, on the back. This was the first one I made. I made the Forest Temple over there after this one, but it was pretty fun to do this. I highly encourage you to join the server. The creative server is down right now, which is where you normally make dungeons, but hopefully they'll fix it pretty soon. Growlin Airport. So yeah, it's a futuristic city airport. There's only one plane, which is over there, but did I make that plane? I haven't been in here for too long. That's disgusting. Anyways, it's kind of an exploratory system. There's signs and stuff that are kind of interesting, and traps. But I'm just going to go straight through, and then if you want to explore yourself, you have to find it. The first thing you go is to this tower, and you have to shoot the button. This is why it's helpful with Infinity, is you can't pick up the arrow. There's a lot of button shooting and stuff that you have to do. And we're just going to go into the depths of the storage in this city. Back, zombie. Perfect. You've died. I'm gonna leave that creeper alone. Uh-oh. Ha. Wow, there's a lot of monsters in here. Die. Okay. And we'll just shoot this guy because he deserves to die. Or not. He shot me in here. Oh boy. Someone was standing here for a long time without killing stuff. There. Back off. Good thing I have that diamond armor. I would be doomed otherwise. So this is like an iron bar maze. Trying to get the zombies before they snipe me. Dang. Who came in here and just stood for the monsters to spawn and then didn't deal with them? This is rude. On the other hand, it makes for an interesting fight. Hey, 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 scaly bun, get out of here. It's a skeleton. Creeper, I'm not gonna deal with you. All right. Ah. Okay, we're fine. Perfect. Okay, so now which way do we go? We go this. No, we go this way first. You have to press the button over here to open the door that's at that end of the maze, but the door closes every time you go through it. So, oh. Skelly, get it. All right. So that has opened the door over here, and we can now go through the maze this way. So you'll see how the holes are in the bottom as well. One of the things that I'm happy about with this is when you get here, you actually have to jump over. And I've seen so many people come to this end and just expect the hole to be in the bottom and think it's a dead end and leave. It's so funny. Basically, I make dungeons and adventure maps just to watch other people suffer. Let's go. So you have to use the thing cycles through and opens doors down this path, and you have to go that way. Here's an iron door base. I don't know why I like iron door bases so much. I think I remember the way. You have to go through and look at all those, and then you don't go that way. You definitely... System snide comment. How did you manage to fall for that? Well, I didn't. Pass self. Okay, jump. Okay, this one's hard because I had a room above, so that's why this isn't like a normal... Just jump over it, but... It's not too hard. There we go. Head. Ah. Let me through. This is inexcusable. I have to wait for that minecart to come out. Okay, there we go. So that's one of the ways we actually have to go. There's two buttons that open that door. So one of them is over here. Oh, it's way easier now that 1.9 made the posts straight like that. Oops. Okay, I think that button's down. Okay, now we have to get the second one, which is right here. Oh. Let me through. Let me through. Thank you, thank you. Okay. System warning, do not fall down this hole. Thank you for telling me. Let's head out this door and head into the next storage room, and then we should be able to pop back up onto the city and do the second part of this dungeon. Die. Thank you much. Okay, we come over here. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, so now this part is parkour, and it's not really hard parkour, but it's reasonably hard parkour. So you shoot that button to hold the door open, so if you fall, you can actually get back in and retry, but only if you fell within a certain amount of time. And then this is another example of where the infinity bow is helpful, is that I can just stand here. Whereas if you have a regular bow, sometimes you'll pick up the arrow and the piston will retract, and then you die. Or you fall off, and then you die because you failed the parkour. You die inside your head. Jump. But again, this is also something I thought was hard parkour. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. We're not gonna make this mistake. See, like that, because I already had the boat door, we're okay. Now, what I was saying was, this was one of those ones I made when I thought parkour was hard. Maybe parkour is still hard. Let me eat food, then I might be able to sprint, and that would probably help a lot. There we go. That's better. Ah. I'm having particular trouble today. Doing that one more time. Okay. But now I'm a lot better at parkour, so that's nice that I eventually can do my own dungeons without creative mode. Jump. Oh, the piston retracted. Good thing that didn't happen while I was standing on it. Jump. Okay, good. We head over this way. Perfect. Okay, zombie. You can't hurt me, but might as well go in there anyways. Okay, so here's the next part. Hit this. This is actually a harder jump than you'd think. Oh boy. Back. Back. You will not knock me off. It knocked me off. Is the door still open? Yes, good. Darn spiders. I should have done this during the daytime. What was I thinking? Alright, we're back, and we're gonna kill that spider, unless... Where did it go? Did I already kill it? Okay, apparently I did. Let's make sure this button is still held down. This is a harder jump than you think, because the doors actually makes the block just a little bit smaller. There we go. So here's the final stage, and this is the no forgiveness stage, because if you fall off, you're dead. Well, I mean, you teleport to hub, and then you don't die, but... So we're going to head over here, shoot this little pressure plate in the corner. And then this one's actually the hardest jump to do if you have a regular bow, because you'll jump on this, and then the arrow will just get deflected. Those mobs. And the door is locked. Hello, friend. Oh, this is worse than I thought. He's holding the pressure plate down, and I can't get in. Dude. Hello, dude. Aha! Alrighty. The airplane is here. And this time it's daytime. That should be nice. Hey, I don't want to open the beacon. Be quiet. This way. And then little side jump. Little side jump. Ha! Ha! Oh, dang. Oh. Oh, snap. What? Okay, I won't complain. Ah. I'm so much more scared now that I actually fell off a few times. I'm hyperventilating now. Okay, let's go. Oh, I remember. Dude! There's someone else over there, and he's spamming the wither skull that explodes if you touch it. Okay, so now we have to do this little... we're safe now. Because... What? Whoa, I forgot about this. What did I do wrong? Why can't I must have not hit the... Oh, dang. That almost gave me a heart attack again. Okay, this somehow got disappeared. Okay, we're gonna do this right this time. Ah, we're not dead. Okay, so this is what's supposed to happen. It pushes this piston up, but it didn't work last time. And then you jump in here, you go into the weird-looking cockpit, and you've got the dungeon loot. All this good stuff. Let's head back to our island and calm down a bit after all that high-stake parkour. And in the video, thank you so much for watching Nice Shiny Diamond Armor. We made a cactus farm today and went through Techno Airport. So please leave a like if you want to see more of Block Worlds, and subscribe if you haven't already to see more of this stuff right when it comes out. I do Starcraft and Minecraft videos at least 3 times a week, and I've got some good content coming up for the next week to 2 weeks, and so I look forward to sharing that with you. Ah, creeper. You just had to interrupt my outro. Other than that, I'll see you all later, and thanks for watching.